What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Coach Rob 619, back to say Merry Christmas to all you guys. I know I've been MIA for a minute. A lot of you guys have been sending me messages asking, where my reviews are at. I've been gone for a month or so. That you haven't seen a video from me. So here goes a video I'm sharing with you guys. A Christmas unboxing. Show you some of the stuff I got on Christmas. Some of these I will be reviewing, so you guys will be the first to see it. Number one, let me see, what can I share with you guys? Well, I got me a SD hat. You always gotta had an SD hat on deck. I don't think I've ever even been in a video with a hat on before. So this will be the first time. This is an exclusive. Coach Rod with an SD hat on. One of my gifts my girlfriend got me. Um, got me a bottle Declaration Sword. This is great. I recently bought a sample of it and fell in love with it. It's funny because when I had somebody sent me a sample of this back in the day, and on camera I said I didn't enjoy it. I didn't like it. I liked Roaster better. And one of you guys was like, "Man, you said you didn't even like that fragrance," which I didn't even realize. But I like it now. It grew on me. And that's what I learned from my whole time being on here on YouTube and just trying out fragrances. There's been fragrances that I hated when I first smelled them, and I've grown to love. And there's been fragrances that I love that I've kind of grown to hate. I don't really care for too much. So I may do a video on that. Video like fragrances that I kind of did a whole 360 on. Haven't seen any video like that done, so I'll probably be the first to bring that to you. Here goes another bottle I got. Now you guys know I got DHI. I got Dior Sport 2012, which is one of my favorite fragrances. Now that stuff is a beast. I get compliments every time I wear that. Pretty much that's one of my most complimented fragrances. And I told her to get me the Dior Homme cologne. And I mean, as you can see, for people that really don't are in the know, they wouldn't know that this is different than Dior Homme cologne because it says Dior Homme. So I'm gonna take this back and have her exchange this for that. So you should see that in a review in the future. Next gift she got me, this Invicta. I don't know if my camera picked that up, but it's the rose gold. It's the stainless steel with the rose gold. So I'm gonna be killing them with this. My first Invicta watch, and so expect a review on this to come. And like I said before, man, I got a small wrist, and these watches out the box. I wish this was a little bit bigger. I think I told you guys before. I like around, I think 50 millimeter. This looks like about a 40, 42 or something like that. But anyway, this is how big these watches are on me out the box. Cause my wrist is so small. So I like my stuff tight like that. I don't like it, dangling. But this is how it. If I can get that in there. This is how it looks on my wrist, but I can't even get my wrist turned right. But anyway, um, try to get it close up for you guys. Yeah, it's that rose gold. You got the rose gold right here. Stainless steel, rose gold face, bezel. One of these bezel moves. All right, the bezel moves. But I get that for you guys on the review to come. I got a lot of reviews in the works, guys. So I was counting how many reviews I got coming up, and right now I'm at 33 that I'll be pumping out in the next couple of months. I don't know if I'm gonna do one every week. I may do 2 a week to try to get those out because there's just a lot of stuff in my collection that I just haven't reviewed. And like I said, there's a lot of stuff, like for one off the top of my head, Gucci Guilty. That's one a lot of people kind of hated on or shitted on in the community, and so did I. My mom bought me that like 2 Christmases ago. I probably only wore it one time recently, and my girlfriend absolutely loved it. The people around me that smelt it enjoyed it. So I definitely plan on giving Gucci Guilty another try and wearing that more because the responses I got when I wore it was like it was mind blowing. I didn't even think people would even care for it because it kind of smelled generic, but a lot of generic fragrances, people seem to enjoy. Now I got another gift, but I don't know where it is. But anyway, what I really want to share with you guys in this unboxing, this Christmas unboxing, is this gift that my girlfriend got that I really appreciate. That's really special because I think I might have mentioned to you guys in the past. And if you follow me on Instagram and on my Facebook page, you will see that I like about maybe 6 months ago now, maybe 5 months ago, I went to a fragrance making class, and they showed me how to create fragrances, and I've have made my own. You know, I wouldn't call it signature scent. It didn't smell all that good to me, but I made my first fragrance, and I used nothing but essential oils in that fragrance. But in the whole process, I really learned a lot about fragrances that I really didn't know, you know, being that I was just buying, testing, and shooting reviews for you guys. And you know, a lot of us out here, we talk about notes and we talk about, you know, how things smell. I smell vetiver and I smell vanilla and I smell all these things. And these fragrances are what we assume they are. I really learned it's totally different than what I actually thought once I actually smelled the real essential oils. Like for example, we all know what rose smells like. And you know, if you was to take a rose petal, you know, squeeze it, get the essential oils out, put that in a bottle and smell it, it's gonna smell true to form like a real, you know, rose petal, that same scent that we're accustomed to smelling. But when I smelled vanilla, the real essential oil of vanilla, it smelled nothing like the vanilla that we're accustomed to smelling. So when we smell a vanilla-based fragrance like, you know, Spirit Juice, Double Vanilla, or whatever, and we're saying, oh, this is true to form vanilla, that vanilla smells nothing like a real, like the real essential oil vanilla. So it kind of like threw me for a loop. I was wondering, like, okay, we're saying we smell these notes and these fragrances, but had we actually smelled the real note, it wouldn't smell anything like what we assume it to smell like, you know? So anyway, with that, then I started going through in the class I went through. Go check out my. I think I put it on Instagram, but yeah, check out my Instagram page. They had one of those. They call them an organ, where it's a whole mess of just essential oils, and they had pretty much like 500 different type of essential oils. And the only one they didn't let me work with was it was some flower that was super expensive. You had to specifically ask for it in oud. They didn't let me work for oud with the oud. And they were telling me like for like 1 ounce of oud is like $1,500. So now I'm kind of figuring, okay, now I know why, you know, fragrances with oud are a little expensive, because the essential oils, you know, to create these fragrances, you know, are expensive. And but anyway, to get into the gift, I'm going on and on now. But to get into the gift, this is what my girlfriend got that, you know, I want to share with you guys. And it's kind of like she made me put my money where my mouth is. Now, like I said earlier, um, I took that fragrance class, you know, and once I took that fragrance class, I spoke to a couple, you know, of my subscribers. They called me, I mean, or they PM me and we talked. And I think I mentioned it maybe on my Facebook page that I'm going to take a stab, make an attempt to create my own fragrance. My goal is probably to have it complete this summer for you guys, or at least in testing phases. So what I plan on doing is creating something that I feel smells good, you know, smells good enough to at least bottle up and try to sell, but create something that I think you guys would like, and then I'm gonna ship it to like some of my subscribers. I'm gonna ship it to other reviewers out here in the community that I respect their opinion on, and let you guys tell me, you know, have probably 3 to 5 samples, which ones you guys think are the best. Now you guys are probably saying, you know, Coach Rod, what you know about creating fragrances? You know, you didn't go to no school in France. You wasn't in Paris, you know, learning olfactory style, whatever they call it, olfactory style, you know, perfume creation. But you know, like you guys know, a lot of you guys don't have to follow me, and I'm an entrepreneur, so I don't believe in that, you know, traditional. You gotta have 50 years of experience. You just got to have the will to do it, and you go out there and do it. It's simple as that, man. So that's my whole mindset. And I will go to more schooling. There's a school. It's called the Institute of Art and Olfaction, and you can look that up online. It's in LA. I've been in communication with Brent. For you guys that are familiar with Smell Bent's house, they make a lot of like quirky fragrances. Well, he's the guy. He's the owner and the perfumer behind that house. And me and him been going back and forth. He teaches the class, so at least one of them. So I told him I want to be taught directly from him because I purchased his fragrances. I know the quality of his fragrances. I smelled, you know, samples from his house. So I don't know if he's teaching the class, but there's one in January, you know, right around my birthday that I'm gonna go up there. So it's a weekend. It's like a 16-hour course. They tell you about, you know, fragrances, notes, aroma molecules, and that's another thing, guys. There's a big difference between essential oils and aroma molecules, which I didn't know because, you know, a lot of us, we watch these videos and people talk about, you know, niche, they use better quality notes and they use, you know, essential oils. And it's kind of like, I was kind of had this misconception that because something is niche, they use these, higher oils, it's all essential oils. And what I've noticed in making my fragrances, at least the one fragrance that I did make, that the essential oils, for one, they don't smell like I thought they did. Some of the notes don't smell true to form, like the vanilla example I gave you. And there was notes in there that I discovered that I thought I didn't like based on other, fragrances that I bought that I thought I didn't like. But once I smelled the essential oil, I was like, man, this smells amazing. This smells totally different than what I was telling you guys in past videos the note was. Like for example, oak moss. Oak moss, the essential oil of oak moss smells amazing. That note probably will be in, if I do create this line of fragrances, that probably will be in the majority of my fragrances is oak moss, because that scent of like that fresh, green, slightly aquatic vibe that I like, oak moss. It comes from oak moss. That note oak moss has that. Now, obviously, there's a combination of other notes that you would mix with it where it changes, because I had oak moss in the fragrance that I created, and once I added different stuff in there, like different woods, and I think I put some cinnamon in there, some nutmeg, and it just changed the whole way it smelled. But just raw by itself, oak moss alone smells amazing to me. So, anyway, let me get to my gift. And let me get back to the class. That class I'm gonna take in January. Hopefully Brent teaches it. He may not, but they got a lot of people in there that are perfumers that have their own, independent niche houses that teaches that course. So that's what I'll be doing in January. Get the background, get the history, learn about those aroma molecules. Oh, that's what my point was. Those aroma molecules in essential oils, a lot of aroma molecules. Sorry for that dog in the back. I just moved to a new place. That's another reason why my videos took a while. As you can see, I got a different color in the background. This is my dining room. This is the color we painted it. It's like a burnt toasted almond color or something like that. Um, I was trying to wait for me to set up my office, being that we got a bigger spot. I got an extra room now that I'm gonna set up like my office. And that's where I'm gonna shoot all my videos. So but it's not set up yet, and I was trying to wait for that. But anyway, I just wanted to bring you guys something. But back to the aroma molecules. There's some aroma molecules that absolutely smell amazing. So when I'm thinking of these, Zirjals and these Amawad houches, I was always thinking about they just use pure essential oils. And now I'm starting to believe that a lot of that stuff, they probably use aroma molecules. They're not just using just essential oils. But I don't know. This is just me thinking out loud. Some of you guys may have way more knowledge than me as far as perfume creation. Let me know. Send me some notes. Tell me some sources or some places you feel would be beneficial to me taking this journey on creating my own fragrance, and just learning about different aroma molecules and essential oils, because I think my fragrance will be a combination of both. I think I'm gonna focus on essential oils for that, it's authentic, opening to capture people, and I'm gonna focus more on the aroma molecules for my mids and my dry down, because they last. Those aroma molecules last forever, and those essential oils, they seem to dissipate like within 30 minutes. So that's what I'm thinking right now. But once I take the real training and take this class, hopefully taught by Brent, I'll learn more. But anyway, this is what my girlfriend got me. This is what I'm so, excited about and proud about. Because like I said, when I took that class, I told her I wanted to do it. That was like 6 months ago. I haven't done anything, towards making my own fragrance until today. She actually took the first step and bought me. These are natural oils. These are essential oils. And here's a sheet. It's a kit. And these are the oils that I got. Benzoid, bergamot, bitter orange, rosewood, Virginia wood. So everything in here. I don't see no oak moss. I want that oak moss. Oh, there you go. Oak moss, absolute, 10%. Patchouli, vetiver. So these are the essential oils. It comes with the 1 ounce carrier oil. Got the pipettes, the roll-on bottles, and all that. And actually, I want to smell what benzoid smell like. I always hear people talking about benzoid, and I think I smelled that at the class. It smelled terrible. But and also I think when I was at the class, like I'm not really a big fan of incense. I think it was incense. I'm not for sure what note it was, but I smelled the essential oil of incense. It smelled bomb. I mean, it smelled way better than I thought. So I'm like, damn. So this whole time I've been telling people in my videos I don't like incense best fragrance, and then when I smell the essential oil incense, I love it. So it really changed my whole perspective, man. So once I get more knowledgeable about these notes, and about this real perfume creation, you guys are going to see my videos change a lot. And I'm going to try to educate, during my process, because that's really what my whole videos are for. Like, I mean, at least my perspective, I want you guys to come to one of my videos and not just leave with the lady killer, or not just leave with the panty dropper, or the fragrance everybody gonna give you compliments, but actually learn something, man. Actually pick up. That's why I put notes in my videos, and that's why I try to, educate during the video also. I want you guys to take something away from my videos, and that's what I'm really gonna focus on during the creation of me growing as a perfumer and not just a reviewer. But anyway, this video is going on way longer than what I wanted it to. But I just want to, fill you guys on as much information as possible on what's been going on with me. And this is I hate how it's not picking this up. Maybe because it has a gloss on the actual. There we go. This is benzoin natural oil, 50%. Don't know what that means, but let's see what it smells like. Kind of smells boozy a little bit. This smells good. This reminds me of it's kind of smells sweet and boozy. It reminds me of Frank Number Two. That fragrance a lot of you guys have been smelling. Right off the top, I don't know what, something in this that reminds me of Frank Number Two. So if you smelled that, I'm gonna look up after I shoot this video, or in this video, and see what if benzoin is in Frank Number Two. That's another new fragrance I got. Man, I got a lot of new fragrances that recently added to my collection, and you guys will be seeing them. So anyway, guys, Merry Christmas. I hope this video was entertaining. I hope I gave you some, some points, gave you some insight on what's to come. 2014, I got a lot of reviews, a lot of stuff I want to review, a lot of different directions I'm gonna go in, and I'm also have something to where I bring you guys into my creation of my fragrances. And like I said, I will be sending out samples to those during the process, trying to refine it and get something that is absolutely a true representation of what I feel a good fragrance, perfume, cologne is. But until then, depending on what the ladies say, determines what I spray. Peace.